Hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog, Discord server, media group, Facebook group, Twittering, Instagram, uh, TenkarsTavern.com. Oh, that's the blog, duh. YouTube.com/Eric Tenkar. ERIKTENKAR. That's where you'll find the YouTube channel. That's where you'll find Bad Mike and myself doing live chats, live streams every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And in a couple of weeks, you'll find myself and Joe the Lawyer doing live streams, live chats every other Friday. I think the second and fourth, something like that. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, first off, I've nearly finished my second glass of wine, but this is a glass of wine that's in a Stella Artois, I don't know, 14-ounce glass. So these were large glasses of wine. And it's also a night where I did the Tavern Chat Hangout on the Discord server. Now, before there was a Tavern Chat podcast, there was Tavern Chat where we would hang out. First, it was via Chatwing. It was an app that was installed on the blog tankerstavern.com, and that's where the infamous joke I made with somebody named Gil Gygax would trademark the word that begins with a C and ends with a T and sounds like a bunting somebody, moving a base runner in baseball. And it's also where I made some horrible jokes about burning rubber bricks. Don't even ask me. But we moved on to Discord, and Discord is great for this. It allows for us to talk, literally. It's a great. I don't have my pub time. I have my wine time, but I don't have my pub time like I was having 4 or 5 lunches a week. I don't have that anymore. And now that it's December and I really don't do indoor dining right now, I don't think the outdoor dining is going to do me much good either. So no, I am not there. I'm not dining. I'm not enjoying my pub lunches. Sucks to be me. So this is my substitute. And tonight, I actually got to hang out and spend some time with, amongst other people. We had a fairly full room. But Greg Christopher, and I've known Greg for years. Somebody in this community, way back in the Google Plus days, the early days of Google Plus, labeled Greg the Pope of the OSR, and I was just that fucking cop. So I do appreciate the labeling. But Greg put out a number of RPGs, but probably the one that holds the closest place in my heart is Ambition and Avarice. Because it allows you to play the evil races, goblins and orcs and shit, and it worked. It was well written, and not for nothing, you could port it, a lot of its stuff to the OSR rules of your choice, Labyrinth, Lord, Swords, and Wizardry, Osric. It would all fit. He's working on a second edition of it. So it was good to talk with Greg. Mike and I, he's looking at a first quarter release for Ambition and Avarice second edition, which is going to up the page count to about 350. Bad Mike and myself will most certainly have him on a talking crit. It should be a fucking blast. So I came into this episode really with is that the cat? Jesus. She's a noisy little thing. With total hex crawl in my head. Because usually I open something up, look something online. No, no, I didn't. I didn't do such. Although I'm going to touch upon something that I think is important, and there is a Pathfinder 1E Humble Bundle that is live right now. If you go to tankcarstavern.com, you can find a link. Otherwise, just go direct. Would I enjoy having your affiliate dollars going into the Tank Cars Tavern Community Bank? Sure. Why? Because I am guaranteeing David Beatty at least $250 of matching funds toward his feline cat fundraiser slash uh, charity raffle. But I'll match up to 500, and it helps when money comes in to do so. But it's a good cause. For those of you following at home, I lost my feline daughter. My wife and I lost our feline daughter Ashley back in October, and then the little girl you might hear behind me scratching away at her at my wife called her poopy house, her her pan. Um, Sadie invited herself into the house the next night. God works in mysterious ways. So David Beatty is running a charity raffle slash fundraiser for feral cats in his community. It's a good cause. You can win a shit ton of DCC and other related stuff. Uh, David is a dang good person for doing this. I am backing him like I do every year because I'm blessed. I am blessed with a beautiful kitty that adopted my wife and myself, and a beautiful kitty and the one that we lost. So when you use our affiliate links, when you use the affiliate links on Humble Bundle, when you use the affiliate link at Drive Through, when you support on Patreon, those monies go back, whether it is something like this or donating to a GoFundMe or matching funds in a GoFundMe or paying authors and artists and editors for the next issue of Torchlight. It's the community's money going back to the community, and that's the way it should be. All right. I've always felt that. I feel that I am blessed, and I'm listen. Don't get me wrong. Just being part of this community and doing work I do, I get to go to Frog God games, conventions on a normal rotation 4 times a year. Hotel paid for my wife and me. I am so far ahead of the game. Why can't I give back? So that's what I did. So if you want to know where your monies go, it goes back to the community that we are part of. And for those handful of fucktards that say, oh, the OSR is not a community, all due respect, go fuck yourself. You don't have to be a part of it. We don't care. We don't care. But if you are a part of the community, we hope that the community takes care of you as you try to take care of it. Yeah, this has been a hell of a hex crawl. Folks, we are in the midst of a world of COVID. I think New York City is most likely shutting down next week. We're probably going to have no indoor seating at restaurants. That's what they're threatening. And yet, at the same time, immunizations are going to be coming out, right? You're going to be able to get your COVID shot, maybe, sort of. Use your common sense, folks. All right? There's only one you. I've had to remind my wife this when she does stupid shit. And it's like, I only have one wife. I don't want another. Not looking to replace you. Not looking to turn you back in for. Oh, look, it's defective. I'm sorry, it died. I'd like a new one. Doesn't no, not no. I'm happy with what I have. All right. I'm sure you're loved ones are happy with the you that they have. Please, I beg of you, use your common sense. Okay? Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. And God willing, and knock on wood, house was built in 1905, so that's real wood. I will talk with you all tomorrow. Rach and I will be back with Gamer's Health. There's some interesting stuff to talk about. All right, and it won't be about wine, trust me. It does help the blood sugar. All right, later, folks.